The floodlights are beaming down on the players here at Stamford Bridge in West London. I'm Derek Ray, joined here in the commentary box as always by Lee Dixon. I'm looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It is Chelsea up against Leeds United.
Yeah, thank you, Derek. Always my favourite time of the week, spending time with you at games. We should be in for a belter here with these two.
Pick your adjective where Hakim Ziyech is concerned. Explosive, I think, might be an appropriate adjective. Lee, what will we see from him?
Well, his ability on the ball is second to none. Just watch how close he keeps the ball to his feet. He lures defenders in, then a quick turn of pace and he's away from you. Brilliant player.
And this is how it looks for Chelsea. Thiago Silva plays with Kurt Zouma in central defence. Kai Havertz plays with N'Golo Kanté in the centre of the park. And leading the line today, Olivier Giroud. And a look at the Leeds United starting 11. 4-4-2, but not necessarily a conventional one.
Yeah, more likely to be a 4-4-1-1, Derek, and that second striker given the freedom to roam anywhere he wants on the pitch.
And the fans settling into their seats here at Stamford Bridge. We're underway. Werner. Well, disappointing end to the move. Well, getting right in their opponent's faces, forcing that hurried clearance, and a throw it'll be. Havertz. Werner. Now Giroud. Can he find the angle? On a pass that lacks quality. Harrison. Calvin Phillips. Mateusz Klich. Oh, and a perfect ball now. How about this? Will he finish? In it goes. An early goal. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, here's the replay. He's done really well to get his head up and pick out a teammate. And it all leads to a 2v1 on the keeper, which he really doesn't have any chance with. It's a great team goal.
Opening goal of the game then.
Leeds United, number 15, Stuart Dallas.
And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Klich. Mateusz Klich. Alioski. Phillips. Koch. Did well to win the ball back. And a good-looking ball. Now, what can they produce on the flank? Perfect challenge. Well, that's gone out, and it is going to be a goal kick. Koch. Ayling. Stuart Dallas. So a throw in to Chelsea. Timo Werner. Here's Chilwell. N'Golo Kanté. Just knocking it around, looking to carve out a chance. Well, he's thwarted him almost effortlessly. Now you've got to keep the ball a bit better than that. Werner. And Mount. Werner. Chilwell. Really good reading of the game to win possession back. Showing teamwork and commitment. Thiago Silva. It's with Giroud. Oh, lovely ball. He's in behind the defence here. Oh, they've done it! A goal for Chelsea, who've got themselves on level terms.
Well, here's the replay. It's a gorgeous ball over the top, and because he's on his own, he collects himself and he finishes it perfectly past the keeper. Well, the happy times are back. The coach is more than delighted by his team's response.
Even Steven, one apiece on this match. Cooper. And now it's Phillips. Dallas. Cleach. Chelsea throw in here. Chilwell. Kanté. It's with Giroud. N'Golo Kanté. A fine reading of the situation. Cooper. Mateusz Cleach. Mount. Kanté. And intercepted it. Cleach. Calvin Phillips. Phillips. Well, they're moving the ball neatly enough. Just looking for that decisive pass. And space for the cross. This looks promising. Holding the ball up here, waiting for others to arrive. And a throw-in it's going to be. Alioski. It looks promising. And now it's Phillips. Alioski has it. And the flag raised. Offside it is. Patrick Bamford. And now it's Phillips. Well, he's given us away. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. And he keeps going. Still pushing for the goal that would put them ahead, but not forcing it. Well, the keeper had to concentrate. A Chelsea corner. And now the delivery. Just wanted to get it out of there. Conte. Now Giroud. And a goal kick will be next. Thiago Silva. Here's Chilwell. N'Golo Conte. And a goal kick is the outcome. Alioski. Well, I'm sure he heard the footsteps of his opponent. Mount. Conte. Giroud. Timo Werner. Conte now. Mount. Well read to ease the pressure. And winning it back. Beautiful pass. Chance to play it in. Well, that's not textbook defending. Reece James. They couldn't maintain possession. Robin Koch. Alioski has it. Well, they've won the ball back quickly. Conte. Giroud. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. The master of perfect defensive positioning, Conte. Mount. Promising looking ball. Well, it all counts for naught. Corner conceded, it came off the defender. They take it short. Werner. There's a slide rule pass. And the cross not quite imaginative enough. Not messing around with that clearance. Well, the defending needed to be a bit more switched on than that. And the ball is in the net. Well, the offside flag has been raised. No goal.
Well, it was close, but he just went a little bit too early.
Alioski. Phillips. Dallas. Here's Rafinha. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. Thiago Silva. And Mount. Timo Werner. Well, they keep working away, looking for passing lanes. Conte. Went in strongly, decisively. Rafinha. And he's broken free. Still a chance. Well, I must say, that was a very promising attack. The alarm bells were sounding. Not to be advised giving the ball away in that position. Can he put them in front? Oh no, he's missed the opportunity. And they remain level.
Well, he found himself in a great position, but he couldn't find the finish.
Well, real difficulty keeping the ball.
Chelsea's certainly enjoying the lion's share of possession, but that doesn't lead to goals necessarily. They haven't created enough. Too slow up front, midfield, very average.
Can he give them the lead? I don't think the goalkeeper will be complaining about poor finishing like that, Lee.
No, it's not about the goalkeeper, it's about that poor effort. That really is awful.
Rafinha. Cleach. That's how to blunt the edge of the opposing attack. That's a well-struck pass. And he takes it away. And there might well be scope for them to counter-attack here. Mount. Werner. Still on level terms, moving the ball nicely. Conte. Now Giroud. Tremendous block. Well, great read there to intercept. Timo Werner. Havertz. An authoritative challenge. Possession lost, intercepted. An unforced error, you've got to say. Let's just clarify the injury situation. Our man on the side of the pitch is Jeff Shreves.
He keeps looking down and feeling his foot, so that's obviously the problem. And I think it came from that last challenge.
Cheers, Jeff. Conte. Here's Chilwell. They've regained possession. Ziyech. Was spot on with that challenge. Not much time to make up his mind. Something to worry about here. They could nudge in front. Oh, a tremendous block. Ziyech. And he read it well, intercepting it. And 3 minutes will be added on for stoppages. Given away by Chelsea. Kai Havertz. We're getting the ball forward. Crisp tackling. Nicely cut out. Kai Havertz. Really good reading of the game to win possession back. Olivier Giroud. It's with Hakim Ziyech. Failed to keep hold of it. And the first 45 minutes have come and gone here at Stamford Bridge. Not to be too blunt about it, but this has been a struggle for him up front, Lee.
Yeah, well, Ian Wright always said to me, when you're struggling to score goals, stay in front of them for longer, increase your time in the danger area. That's what he's got to do more of.
Plenty to consider based on what we've seen so far as the second half begins. Olivier Giroud. Here is Zuma. Now Chelsea in a position of menace. Beautifully disguised ball. They might be able to get in now. Can he put it away? And a goal! In the lead again! Fully deserved!
Leeds are struggling in terms of possession, but on the break they've been devastating. The pace really hurts defences. They've been electric when they've had the ball. Well, here's the replay, and it's an exquisite ball over the defence. And sometimes, with all the time in the world, you can fluff your lines, but he composes himself and slips it past the keeper beautifully. Well, I think the coach can feel the game slipping away here. He's showing his frustration on the sidelines.
So Chelsea get the game restarted. How will they respond to that goal? N'Golo Kanté. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Stuart Dallas. Cleach. Havertz. Kanté has it. In the right place to cut out the pass. Chelsea throw in here. Well, they could run onto it here. Cooper. And a throw-in forthcoming. Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution.
To be replaced by number 20, Rodrigo.
Kai Havertz. And Chelsea get the decision from the referee. Every goalkeeper would expect to catch that one. Conte. Werner. Can he open them up here? Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. Well, nothing tight about that decision. Offside all the way. Koch. On the ball, Luke Ayling. Calvin Phillips. Well, he's given us away. Conte. A fine reading of the situation. Alioski. And now it's Phillips. What can he do from here? Conte. Really good interception. Rodrigo. This could be dangerous. Conte. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Jorginho. Kai Havertz. Went in strongly to win the ball. Rodrigo. Alioski has it. And Rodrigo has it. Going about his defensive business with a minimum of fuss. Werner. Conte now. Oh, tremendous vision. Real danger. Well, they continue their push for the equaliser, but definitely not forcing it. Werner. No real threat, you've got to say. And 30 minutes left for play in this match. Not the pass he had in mind. And the keeper can gather. And using his strength to shield the ball. Getting in there to take it away. Giroud. Kai Havertz. Chilwell. It's with Giroud. And Chelsea looking dangerous. Tackling and winning the ball to boot. Now can they counter clinically?
Chelsea possession stats have been really good over the last 15 minutes. They just need a bit of magic or a bit of luck. They will take either, I'm sure, at this stage to get back into this game.
It is now with Jorginho. Free kick to Chelsea. He's been admonished by the referee. He's now got to walk something of a tightrope.
Yeah, he knows exactly where he stands. Look at the referee, how he's told him off there. No yellow card, but certainly knows what the referee's thinking.
And it is substitution time at this juncture, not just from one side, but from both. And the free kick caught cleanly by the keeper. Good work to regain possession. And a chance to whip it in here. Mateo Kovacic. Conte. Top-class defending. Takes it on. Oh, they've done it! A goal for Chelsea, who've got themselves on level terms.
Well, all the players have bought into the coach's vision of how to win the ball back high up the pitch. Pressing football like this is a joy to watch for me, Derek.
And level again here. This has been quite the roller coaster ride. Strong play here on the shielding front. So after that, a goal kick it'll be. Strong play here, disappointing control, and they've lost the ball. And tidily played. Rodrigo. Good tackle, taken away. Well, it's come down to the final 20 minutes here. James. Conte has it. Now Chelsea in a position of menace. Well, couldn't keep it. Rafinha. Oh, lovely ball. Could take the lead. The crossbar got in the way. Might still be able to do a bit of damage. On a time for composure on the ball. Jorginho. Really good reading of the game to win possession back. Oh, they've lost it. Abraham. He's in control of the situation. Nicely cut out. Using his physical strength to make sure he doesn't lose the ball. Tammy Abraham. Is it going to be? Well, he didn't have it quite on the target, Lee.
Oh, it was a great opportunity. Sometimes you've got a choice, power or placement. He should have put his laces through it. Well, that was the chance to take the lead, and the manager's frustration is there for all to see.
Werner. Werner. Fed over towards the back post. Well, not a cross that will live long in the memory. Goal kick. Delivering it into the box. Well, it was never going to worry the keeper.
Well, no wonder he's looking a little bit sheepishly at his teammates. Head in a hand sort of moment.
Harrison. Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. Jorginho. On to Werner. It is now with Jorginho. And attempting the through ball. And the pass in behind the defence. Quick thinking from the keeper. He's protecting it well. Alioski. A move of promise on the flank. All even, but will it stay that way? Strong play here to keep the ball, to wait for the support. Difficult to stop him. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Kovacic. Now he must favour the cross. Abraham. This is why we adore this game. Late drama, and now they're in front.
Well, it looks like the game is over, but no, there's another chance. And there it is, back of the net. It looks like the winner. Well, here it is again, and all the credit goes to the goal scorer. But you have to ask questions about the keeper. He's got to have that covered for me. No wonder he's frustrated with himself. Well, the manager knows the importance of that goal. He also knows that you're at your most vulnerable just after you've scored.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Phillips. And a throw-in it's going to be. And in the second half, the signs are positive. They can't relax, Lee, but they ought to be pleased.
The Chelsea players have to focus on not making any mistakes in order to protect this slender lead. If a bit of magic from the opposition gets them back in it, there's little you can do about that.
Well, great read there to intercept. He's in with a chance. It's there for him. Oh, a goal! An equaliser in the closing stages.
Well, the lead barely lasted a few minutes and they're right back in it. Conceding a goal after you've just scored, almost criminal.
Well, the goal again, albeit from a different angle.
Well, a penny for his thoughts right now, Derek. Plan B, I think, is needed.
And level again here. This has been quite the roller coaster ride.
Rodrigo.
Conte. Here's Kovacic. N'Golo Conte. On to Jorginho. Thiago Silva. And the search goes on for a winner. Time is tight. Conte. On to Werner. Chilwell. Abraham. Might be able to get in behind the defence. And wasteful from Chelsea. They've lost it. Chances on. Can he convert? There it is! A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, Derek, the keeper's not going to want to see the replay of this. Completely caught out at his near post. Shocker.
Well, let's take another look at that goal, shall we? Well, what an extraordinary scoreline. Does this game have more goals in it?
Number 17, Mateo Kovacic.
Roberts. And now it's Phillips. Mateusz Klich. Harrison. Roberts. On the attack in the closing phase. And snuffing out the danger. Chilwell. Jorginho. Here's Chilwell. N'Golo Conte. Under pressure. Doesn't seem to be bothering him. Phillips. Roberts. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Well, with your opponents bearing down on you, no wonder you want to just get rid of the ball. Well, it was a very good-looking move, but alas, no end product. Abraham, and breaking at pace with menace. Well, what can they do to stop him running at them? Couldn't keep it. Ayling. Oh, what's he gone and done? Tammy Abraham. On to Jorginho. Magnificent defending. Couldn't keep the ball. Tammy Abraham. Here's Kovacic. Unable to keep the ball that time. N'Golo Conte. Kovacic. Pressure exerted, but he keeps the ball. He made it look simple, really. Full time then, the referee's whistle, and Chelsea victorious. That's the big headline, Lee.
Well, it just shows you, Derek, my dad was right all those years ago. He said, Lee, play to the very end of every game, you never know. And there it is, the late winner to grab all 3 points.
Well, I think it's accurate to say, Lee, that this man was the light bringer for his side.
Well, he never gave that back line a chance to get a breath. 2 goals for the lad today. Played superbly well, looked really sharp, constantly playing on the shoulder of the last defender. A real handful.